gonna fly into that, aren't we?
They say that the rings of Maklu 4 perpetually rain fire down upon the godless abominations that dwell below.
How fun.
I'm sure it's worse than it looks, too.
It is. Many of my people braved this same treacherous pilgrimage before me, never to return.
Mark! Hang on to something!
This planet would suck. You don't know where none of that's gonna hit.
You got it!
Now we...
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Finfight Boom.
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing! These peaks are
Clark!
Just trying to slow us down!
Fear! Fear!
Stop yelling!
Fear!
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Oh my
Can
God.
we not hit all the things?
That is the objective, yes!
Peter!
Watch out for the thing! Yeah, I got it!
Oh, Scott! Oh, Scott! Glorious!
How are you enjoying this?
I am not! I am embracing death!
Coming down hard! Okay. Oh, a little bumpy, but we're all okay, right? And we're laughing. That's good.
It's perfect. This is us. This is how we park.
Well, this is how Quill parks anyways.
We were not fated to die this day. Unless, of course, Fin Fang Foom devours us whole.
Hey, whoa, we gotta find him first. Shall we? Oh, this is insane.
This is how we park, yeah. Whoa! That definitely shouldn't be sparking! And convince Lady Hellbender to help us bust the church a new one.
Before setting out on our quest, let us battle at them.
You know what?
Thought we could use it if we ever need to hide our identity during a job or something.
First of all, a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the planet that rains emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid flarkin' pedestal. Fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnot masks from some passed out jerk at Mantlo's, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I punked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
That, I believe.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait. And Groot wore a mask for this?
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yup. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time I realized what was up, they'd got Groot. Locked him in a freaking cage, Quill. Like an animal.
That's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon, so I went with Plan B. One explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep, those were the days.
I'll just put this back.
At last, the hunt for Fin Fang Foom truly begins.
All right, let's do this.
Shivering tit wishes it's cold.
That's not really how that saying goes.
You want to correct me? Or you want to find Fin Fang Foom and save the galaxy?
I want Fin Fang Foom.
And the galaxy-saving thing, I guess. Assuming Hellbender even goes for this.
Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Okay, well, I ain't seeing no foom poop.
We should look for Catathian hunt markers. Testaments. The legends of reigning are true.
Other legends we should know about?
Legends of glorious death.
Well, as long as it's glory.
As long as it's glorious.
We did not come here to be slain by ice and rocks. There is only one noble way to die on Maklu-4, like so many of my people before us.
Someone remind Drax we ain't come here to die.
No one's dying. We're taking Foom alive. We're handing him over to Lady Hellbender alive. And we're getting her to help us take on the Church's armada. All right, Drax, let's channel some of that excitement toward this rock.
I shall pretend it is the head of Fin Fang Foom.
Great. Drax just shattered the skull of the thing we're supposed to capture. Groot says he wants to take it all in. Take your time, buddy. Might be our last chance to take anything in.
Think Foom's in there? If fantasy books taught me anything, it's that dragons love to hang out inside mountains.
Groot wants to know if those books said anything about catching dragons.
I'm sure it had something to do with teamwork and trust.
He can't remember the details because he didn't read the whole thing.
I read a lot of different dragon books, okay? And there was always a mountain, and the good guys always win.
Ain't no one writing a book about us.
I think I see something up ahead.
Look, my people were here.
Didn't we see these in Drax's...
That's a lot of brave Catathians.
After Thanos raised Katath, my people were left broken, physically and mentally. Their exodus led many of them here in great numbers.
So how many of these hunters came back?
None.
They were all victims of Fin Fang Foom?
Not victims. They came for the ultimate battle. A truly glorious death.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're a part of something here?
Oh yeah, part of Foom's all-you-can-eat buffet.
I mean, walking in the footsteps of Drax's people, out here to save the galaxy. Makes you want to believe in destiny.
I'm not trying to kill the moment or nothing, but everybody listed here was destined to be monster chow.
If we all die, we will die like proper Catathians.
If we all die, everyone dies. Magus is gonna consume everything.
Then let's catch Foom and make sure that doesn't happen.
So, are we sure the Milano's gonna be okay? Because if we end up stranded here...
The Milano should be.
Oh, you're different.
Okay, team. We can't make quick work of this thing, and we got no right going after Fin Fang Foom.
Well said, Peter Quill.
Look, if you got Foom, you need this thing before we got here.
Maybe this is part of his hunting grounds! Order up!
Look out!
I shall break their bones!
Foom is doomed!
You remember Stumpy? Get it on its back!
We will defeat this beast! We will capture Foom! It is our destiny!
It's a breathing room, Groom!
How is he still standing?
Do your thing, Gamora!
Ah! We fight in the footsteps of so many of my people!
Guess that makes us honorary champions!
Die! Honor!
This is like an iced-up version of Stumpy!
Perhaps it shares the same weakness! Man, are we even putting a dent in this guy? Brace yourself!
Oh. That ain't what we wanted.
Time to go boom!
I really hope this Lady Hellbender...
Of course it'll work! Guys, huddle up!
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us.
like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread!
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a Florkin supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Today, I am
Can't
the
wait to
destroyer.
take him down!
Time to...
Gamora, slice him up!
Oh my god, I ran off
We
the
fight
thing
in the footsteps
again.
of so many of my people.
Too bad ain't none of them ever survived.
Yes! Now bring on Fin Fang Foom!
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much bigger and stronger and scarier is Foom gonna be than the thing we just fought?
10,000.
That's what I figured.
No one said this was gonna be easy, Rocket.
Right, but 10,000 times, Quill, Drax is the literal one, remember?
Obviously, our chances of pulling this off suck. A lot.
Gamora, I'm thinking I can get a pretty good vantage point from the top of this thing.
Okay, just be careful, Peter.
I can see the whole crater from up here. Maybe Foom's not in the mountain after all. Maybe he's down there somewhere.
You tell us!
I mean, if I were a dragon, I definitely want to stop
Oh,
around
Black
down
Vortex.
Legends do tip.
Bro. This outfit is sick. Nebula and I to find something called the Black Vortex, which would grant him unpredictable cosmic power. We never found it. I longed to gaze into that mirror, knowing it would give me the power to kill him myself. Yo.
Fin Fang Foom stalking Maklu's greatest caldera.
Good enough for me. We can probably work our way around the edge and find a way down. Need your help, Drax.
I will not.
Need some blade work here.
Not a problem. Flark and Hala!
Whoa, get a load of them claw marks.
It's gotta be Foom's, right?
He is even bigger than his legend.
So, yeah. When we find him, let's avoid the claws.
Holy. Okay, what are we about to fight? I love that outfit.
Let's just
so
say we
good.
do catch Fin Fang Foom.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to cross
Oh,
here too.
whoops.
Just not sure how.
Looks like there might be a ledge hiding under all those rocks on the other side.
Just fell straight down.
I'm thinking this is step one of a multi-step solution to get across this chasm.
All right, and what are the next steps?
Still working on that part.
Incoming! So step 2 of your plan is crushing us all.
I think I see what he's up to.
Yeah, crushing us all. What's with all them rectangles?
Monoliths.
Fine. What's with all them monoliths?
It is possible they are ley lines, which may lead us directly to Fin Fang Foom.
You got this.
Certainly. Where shall I move it? I could clear the rubble from that ledge, Peter Quill. I just need something to throw.
How about Quill?
Final step, Drax. If we can topple some of those rocks, we got our...
Glorious!
I swear, I've never seen you in such a good mood.
Because you have never seen me on the Great Hunt before.
What about our quarantine zone mission?
Drax, I know you've been waiting for this a long time. Enjoy it, man.
Thank you, Peter Quill. I must admit that with everything that has happened, I need this.
Yeah, well, even if we'd listened to you from the start and just gone after Foom...
Then we'd
Everyone get ready. There's something up ahead.
Uh-oh. Is it
Pretty sure
it?
it sees us, whatever it is.
Great. More foam food to deal with.
Do not underestimate anything that survives the perils of this planet.
Good advice.
Lousy crunch slurpers won't stop spitting at us.
Kinda reminds me of you when you eat.
I, for one, am ready for you, Fin Fang Foom!
Loving the excitement, Drax. Just promise no avalanches. I know I don't say this enough, but I really appreciate you guys.
Quill's in motivational speech mode. We really are desperate. Incoming!
The hunt for Fin Fang Foom continues.
Okay, let's just think things through.
He's not maxed. She is, he is, and he is.
For a moment.
Since when is that a thing we do?
What if we're too late? What if Raker finishes what he started and the ritual...
Then we're doing all of this for nothing.
Not for nothing. If our final act is to challenge Fin Fang Foom,
There. See? More ominous peaks.
This planet's starting to give me the creeps. I keep thinking Foom's gonna claw us from behind.
Fin Fang Foom is a legendary beast. Legendary beasts do not claw from behind.
Maybe not, but smart ones do.
They say that Fin Fang Foom uses the planet's treacherous surface to test would-be adversaries.
Lady Hellbender legends all over again.
Well played, Kakarandara!
Careful! That's deadly gas.
So here's an idea. Why don't we lure Foom into one of these gas cages? Knock him out.
Cowardly. I want full credit for the kill.
For the last time, Drax. We're not killing Fin Fang Foom.
Wait. Rocket, are you neck deep in water?
We're about to stare down a legendary dragon with the fate of the entire galaxy at stake. I ain't gonna hold us up.
Wow. I'm impressed. You really conquered your fears.
Yeah, well, it ain't about me.
What?
You got this, Drax.
Let us see you do this, rodent!
Instead of giving her Foom, any chance Lady H might settle for a few of these? Whatever they are.
I'm thinking no!
Whoa! Did you see that thing?
Don't make this a habit!
They don't seem all that fast. Maybe we can run.
Keep shooting or they'll overwhelm us, Peter!
Pelma fin sardu, jud kai nagel tau, dozen ko.
Thanks, Groot. Loving the initiative.
Sotra jud glok. Glok, Heldagor morgats, soltan flandergat. Galmak, soldat flandergat.
What?
Knock it down, Drax.
Mind the falling debris.
Nice. Who won't know what hit him?
You will be more resilient than a boulder, Peter Quill.
I know. I'm just trying to be positive.
Why?
I think it's a team building thing.
We require no further team building. We are the perfect team.
Honestly, after everything we've been through.
Oh,
Whoa! Fucking Maclu!
Maklu 4, Peter Quill. You must be fair to the other Maklus.
Careful!
Very, very sharp!
This is nothing compared to the legendary teeth and claws of Fin Fang Foom.
You know, I'm gonna be really disappointed if he doesn't live up to all the hype.
Assuming we live that long.
Peter, look! There's smoke ahead.
Think it's Foom?
More likely it's people.
Great. Maybe they'll know where he is.
Or they'll attack us on sight. I could probably infiltrate the camp, look for weak links, make an example of the right person, bleed them out in front of their crew. The shock of it will cause confusion or maybe even surrender. Then we carve through the rest.
Hey, everything okay? We didn't really talk after your,
The killing my sister thing?
yeah, and other tangential topics.
I'm fine. Ish.
Okay.
Peter, there's a good chance Nikki's already lost.
No, I don't accept that.
And if she is, I know I'll be the one expected to make the hard call.
She's my daughter.
But I'm the killer. We both know that.
It's not gonna come to that.
And if it does? If it's a choice between her and literally everything else, Peter, you'd do anything for someone you care about. And we both know that
We both know that you would as well. Which is why you're exactly who I need to bring my girl home. Alive.
I hope you're right.
Muffins are good.
Boom! It's boom!
Yes!
Or just let it, you flarkin' rock! Fast! Yeah, Ominous is right!
Targath not kol, vol malki ultath, gotain kolgal.
Fruit says the sliding pants.
Glorious! Kind of amazing! Also really terrifying. Hello? We're looking for Fin Fang Foom. You seen him? Big wings, nasty teeth.
Purple shorts?
What do you mean, purple shorts?
What, I heard he wears purple shorts.
Ancient legends do tell of such a thing.
See?
That's gonna hit us!
There ain't no way through!
Follow me!
Into a wall!
Trust me!
Now I get the fire. I was facing guys earlier that could be staggered by fire, but I didn't have fire yet.
like this
Now we
one.
got it.
Let's see those things in action.
I'm on it.
Melt that one, too! Good thing that rock tried to murder us, or we'd have never got Quill's sweet new power. And that one!
How did you know your guns would work back there?
They've saved us 3 times already.
I mean, how did you know they'd melt that ice wall?
Oh, I didn't.
So we could have just as easily died horribly.
Yep.
Yep.
I am so jealous right now, Quill.
Should be.
What is that?
Come on, Rocket. We got past your fear of water.
That ain't water.
Ugh!
Well, does it burn?
It's so gloopy. I can't jump. It's like this magic mud stuff I used to make as a kid.
There's nothing magical about mud.
You haven't been to the spa in Contraxia.
I have not.
Doesn't really strike me as the spa type.
Like I said, magical.
get across this gunk?
Perhaps we can leap to the ledge above.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Oh, of course not. Steady breathing is essential to an effective leap.
Step aside, mortals. Allow the Meltonator to do his mighty.
That's a terrible name.
Huh? Got a better one?
Petey Hotguns.
No.
Captain Fireball.
It's not even a fireball. It's more like a heat glob.
Captain Heat Glob.
Nope, no.
At least it ain't quite as cold in this cave.
You're the one with fur. Groot's practically naked.
Groot don't get cold, but he's a big baby in the heat. I am Groot. Hey, we're all flammable. I swear, Quill, you get all the fun toys.
What? What about that weird gun you have that turns people inside out?
The zipper. Man, I gotta fix that thing.
Can you give me another ride, Groot?
Fortune smiles upon us this day, my friends.
We just almost got crushed by a giant meteor.
Indeed.
Give me these
Almost.
materials.
He's got you there.
What the flark?
It might be his name. Maybe he's trying to communicate.
Please don't.
Star-Lord! See? Star-Lord! Is it just me, or did he sound a little irritated?
No, there was definitely hatred in that voice.
Ha! Always the charmer, Quill. Check out these pointy trees.
Don't check them out too closely.
Groot says watch out for those plants with all the holes in.
Ah! It burns!
Groot says they've got corrosive spores. Maybe don't get too close.
With all these exceptional beasts, it is a wonder Lady Hellbender does not move only.
It's a little cold for Lady Skullsuit.
Drax seems to be doing okay.
The Katavians have a
That's the outfit. Yup. Yup. That's amazing.
adapted to survive long and harsh winters.
And blistering brutal summers.
No, our summers are quite mild and pleasant. I imagined Foom would sense our arrival and rush to face us. I am disappointed.
Maybe he's hiding from us.
Unlikely.
We did. Look, Will, it's your new best bud.
I'd say communication has failed.
Another affair. You owe me one.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy. Keep him busy, Groot.
We're fast for something so big.
You
assuage the...
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions.
Well, I hope they like dying in them.
A good fight warms the blood!
Or you can try a sweater.
Get back in there, Tiger.
Thanks for tossing around.
That was the main core to the bone.
No wonder they're grumpy, living on this hunk of ice.
Are you kidding? This is me before coffee.
He is broken!
Keep the herd coming.
Why can't we ever just be a nice local?
We do tend to attract a certain sort.
I am trying to destroy!
Okay, I'm done playing with the snow monkeys.
Wendigo.
Is that really what we're calling them?
Hey, they're the ones who keep yelling Wendigo. See?
Sounds like we haven't seen the last of
Maybe Hellbender will want to add some of those Wendigo to her army.
Assuming they don't hold a grudge.
Hey, they started it.
So much for not holding a grudge.
What do you think, Quill? They still just trying to communicate!
Heads up!
They just herd us into their zoo?
Looks more like the dinner plate.
Well, let's make sure we don't end up on the menu.
Punch through your enemy like I did!
One last swap to the ground.
Yeah, I think they hold a bit of a grudge. You guys get a load of that wrecked ship?
Perhaps these creatures were once spacefaring!
Stop!
In the prohibited area!
Let's hope it doesn't end the same as that one.
This squishy bow has been thoroughly squished!
Ready! Nice, but gross!
Slice them.
Sharpest blade in the galaxy!
Beware!
Oh, you bastard! My butt still hurts from that slide!
That ain't the pain in the...
Guys, huddle up!
Yeah, we got a lot going on around us.
Victory will soon be ours.
I love
my
it. I love
friends,
the outfits.
Unless they send reinforcements.
If they do, we'll have to move like lightning. Hit them from behind. But what if they're too fast? We'll need another plan.
Hey, hey, hey! Every battle comes with some kind of curveball. Trying to predict where it's gonna land only makes things worse. Relax. It's easy to overthink when things get tense, but if we focus...
We can hit him hard.
Who's with me?
Feel my wrath.
Feel this!
Bust out the smart bombs! Spray 'em! It's like the whole planet came out to play. Like my very
Their visit invites punching!
The less I have to touch him, the better. Like a hot knife.
Let him down, Groot! Rip him a new one! Make him hurt! My butt still hurts from that slide!
Surprised you're not used to it by now!
Lock it! Safety's off!
Can we kill any faster? It's black cold!
Understood! I shall kill with haste! I look forward to our next encounter! This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area!
I think you mean the quarantine zone!
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's that Jackfark who was hucking rocks at us.
Let us return the favor! Meet your maker!
Nice to meet you!
Yes! Bring me more!
Drax is on a murder raid, and I ain't complaining.
Drax, crossing!
Can we kill any faster? It's black cold!
How about the map? You can admire him later. Lock up.
Get the point?
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area!
Let's hope it doesn't end the same as that one. We killed their leader. They should leave us alone now.
Or seek revenge.
Think that wreck is the camp we saw?
Nah, this thing has been here for ages. Look, the smoke's coming from the other side of it.
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
Oh, please. It's probably the least dangerous thing on this planet. It's just a big hunk of scrap.
Alright, Groot, give me a boost. About yay high.
Yay is not a unit of measurement.
Groot knows what he means.
Alright, heads up! I'm gonna drop something down for you guys. Look out below!
Ha! That'll work!
You think those creatures were using this ship for shelter?
Screw 'em, they're dead.
They say Fin Fang Foom is a foe unlike any one could imagine.
I mean, he's basically a dragon from the fairy tales on Earth.
Ridiculous. This is not some Terran tale of fairies. He is a great reptilian beast, gifted with flight and a rage so hot he breathes fire.
Right. My mistake. Here, give me a hand.
We should be ready. We don't know the source of that smoke. Or hostiles.
Maybe it's just a nice warm fire and some Sakaran spirits.
Uncharacteristically optimistic for you.
No doubt it's something that'll try to kill us. This place is like a funhouse of razor blades.
Great speech.
But I'm not worried. We face meteors, poison zit cats, and abominable snowmen.
Wendigo. Whatever it is, it smells.
Bodies. It smells of bodies.
Jeez. Is all this foom?
Undoubtedly.
Up ahead. Looks like there's a survivor.
Who goes there?
Go ahead. She has no head.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only survivor?
Clearly not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for foom.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure, digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's obelisk sticking out of the Caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of foom.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. We've still got some things to pack up.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no paychecks.
You gonna be okay?
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to Contraxia and lick my wounds.
Ooh, hey, you may not want to do that. Contraxia isn't exactly safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with us.
I've been embarrassed enough today without taking help from a stranger. I can look after myself.
Well, if you hear people talking about a promise with a matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Big ice thingy on the frozen sea, eh?
Are you good?
You said it, buddy. Sure is a long way down.
Any of you corpses mind if I help myself to your stuff? No? Well, thank you.
May as well put it to good use, right?
They ain't using it. Ta-da! All right, it's all yours. Here's hoping we do better against Foom than this lot.
Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I've appropriated it for our own use, to herald our bravery this day. It shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
It shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time. All right, people, let's catch us a dragon.
Yes, we grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally. In the case of this place.
Whoa!
Hey, Keith! Yike!
This is how I... Fucking mine!
If you forget it's incredibly dangerous, it's actually kind of fun!
Well, that takes care of of the getting down part.
Rocket and Groot.
Back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Nonsense.
Back on Earth, people would use dog sleds. A whole line of huskies pulling a sled across the ice.
Don't expect me to be the dog.
I was actually thinking of the Wendigo, and Foom is the sled.
That's the craziest idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. I love it. Too bad that camp didn't have nothing useful, like a can of anti-foam spray.
Perhaps a copy of Fighting Fin Fang Foom Volume 3, Dragon Slaying Techniques and Strategies.
Somebody actually wrote that?
No, I invented an imaginary book with an exceptionally verbose
Cool.
title. in order
I'm gonna keep him in the cooler outfit though.
Excellent levity, Drax.
Oh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
You know, it's days like these I'm glad I installed seat warmers in the Milano.
Up ahead. There's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Foom, come and face your death.
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle.
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
Peter Quill, go!
Fin Fang Foom, it's nap time!
Rocket, it's your turn.
Did he just say my real name?
Rocket!
Fin Fang Foom! We're gonna decomboggle your flunking scut spigots! You hear me?
He hears you.
You scaly, overgrown gordle-splode! You fessed lump of Satarkian shrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah, it actually does!
Now we disrobe.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Just through here. Be ready for anything.
That is technically impossible.
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't
I love the outfits.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
Oh, yikes. Oh, boy. Bang.
How are we supposed to capture that?
By beating him into submission.
We're gonna have to get through that ice armor first!
Prepare yourself, Foom. You face Captain Heat Mob.
Ha! Not so invincible after all! Yeah, let's dump the other piece! Let's strip this guy bare! Ha! Look at him struggle!
I'm on it!
Smash him up, Drax! Death! Ha ha! He is as great as the tales foretold!
Consider this touch too!
You are the bane of ice, Peter Quill!
See? Bane of Ice isn't such a bad nickname!
go.
It's heating up!
Oh, it's space.
He's friggin' huge!
To be fair, you're tiny. Nice work, Peter!
Not so hot now, are you, Boom?
Bring it, you overgrown lizard!
Looks like he just did. Run! That was too close!
Good thinking! Muscles! Give Groot a hand! He thinks you two can refund that rock right in the Boom's face! Here, Quill! Unleash me on these fools! Hey, Quill!
time
Wanna
to
see
go
some
down.
fireworks? Quick! Kick him while he's down!
Hope this fence is square with Hellbender.
Who wouldn't want a giant pet dragon?
About time!
With pleasure! Suppose we had sold Boom as I originally suggested.
No quarantine zone, no fine, no church!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon.
It is a truly momentous battle.
Careful! Don't get glued into the ice wall! Watch out for his... well, everything!
So much for going quietly.
Look out! We definitely...
My great strength is underutilized.
Where's she needing
This
help
has
at?
got my name on it!
Ah! Glorious rain of fire!
Feel free to give up, Boom.
You'll love Lady Hellbender! Promise!
Suppose we had sold Boom as I originally suggested.
Don't rub it in!
Hope this fence is square with Hellbender.
Who wouldn't want a giant pet dragon?
Blue bucket.
The ice isn't cracking, you big baby!
Come on, Groot! You'll like Techno-Time!
Great winds would...
Rocket. Blast him.
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
I'm sure Boom will be happy to warm you up. I can't believe we're fighting a dragon.
Don't get burned! We definitely got his attention!
It is not his attention I crave.
Something. Photosynthesis. Blitz him, Rocket. Hope this fence is square with Hellbender.
It's better, since we need a favor!
Up you get, big guy.
I am in your debt,
Let's
Peter
kick
Quill.
some butt, huh?
He's taking a swing! What's... Boom! Ice got in your...
Guys, huddle up.
Fuck, that ain't what I wanted.
What a blast! I haven't felt this excited since the Galactic War!
Better watch her out there, Quill. She fought on both sides, remember? Whereas me, I don't need to take sides to mow anybody down. I just love making scumbusters go boom!
You know what I see when I look at that battlefield? I see all of you. I'm mesmerized.
Mesmerized? What?
Seriously, you make me want to fight 24 hours a day. So what do you say we run these guys to the ground, huh? Who's with with me. I suspect
I don't understand that speech.
Oh, okay.
Don't
That
fall
sucks.
underfoot!
Ha! Look at him struck big boom! Great advice, Gamora!
How did that hit me? I wasn't even in the.
Hope this makes you square with Hellbender.
You would do well to use her full title in her presence.
Are we even making a dent?
Flesh does not dent.
We seem to be making him better! So that's progress!
Feel free to give up, Boom.
Fool would never shame himself with surrender. We had so fool as I originally suggested.
Okay, Drax, you get to pick our next money-making scheme.
Now, your will. Time our attack.
Hope this makes you square with Hellbender.
It's better! We need a favor!
I hit Y on that.
Raise down.
What the heck? I hit Y for him to go up there. Damn.
What's next, Peter? Come on, Foom! You'll like Seknarf 9!
He'd have gotten along with that giant squid if we hadn't cut it in half.
Coming in for a bite!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying. Bombs away! What's wrong, Foom? Ice got in your claw?
The beast grows desperate.
Yeah, and pissed.
And he's bound to get sloppy!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon.
What's wrong, Peter? First time?
Thought we lost you for a second.
One more time. Let's knock him out cold.
Doesn't look like he's gonna make it easy on us!
The beast is most dangerous when at its most desperate.
Let her loose!
Bing, bang, boom. Is defeated.
Yes! We stand triumphant. Foom has fallen.
Hold on. Wait, no. No, Lady Hellbender. Drax, stop. Guys. Wait, guys, no. Lady Hellbender, we want to.
Nobody escapes my wrath, floorboard. Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. Promised. Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you, robbed you, Killed your baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarandara! Ah!
Wow, okay, so Groot can give life. That's awesome.
This isn't you.
Fate has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom.
The final harvest begins. Dead worlds, screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see
Enough. I will gather my forces.
All right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
We found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock. We'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on the Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I want so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free?
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but...
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case, ladies.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see. Okay, let's make some flarkin' cool stuff. All that effort, and nothing shiny to show for it.
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
Door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh, more you know.
Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsaw. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. He thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird.
Alright, here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.